Keishla Marlene Rodriguez was born on November 6, 1993 in Puerto Rico. Keishla Marlene Rodriguez Ortiz was a young woman with a warm smile, a love for animals, and a hopeful heart. Born and raised in Puerto Rico, she lived a quiet, hard-working life. At 27 years old, she worked as a pet groomer and stayed close to her family. Her loved ones described her as sweet, humble, and kind person. She had dreams of a better future, of becoming a mother. But her life was stolen in a brutal act of violence that shocked an entire island and sparked a national reckoning. For over a decade, Keishla had an on-and-off romantic relationship with Félix Verdejoa Sanchez, a well-known Puerto Rican boxer who represented the island in the 2012 London Olympics. Keishla met the boxer in high school before he was famous. While Verdejoa was married, their relationship continued in secret. Keishla became pregnant. Félix knew that Keishla wanted to be a mother, but due to him being married and having a secret romance on the side, he wanted Keishla to get an abortion. On April 29, 2021, Keishla told her family she was going to meet with him. She was telling Félix she was keeping the baby. She had something important to share. She was pregnant, and the baby was his. That morning, she sent her mother a photo of a positive pregnancy test. It was the last time her family heard from her. When Keishla failed to show up for work or respond to messages, her family knew something was wrong. They reported her missing later that day. Within hours, the public and authorities were searching for her. Her car was found abandoned near a bridge. The sense of dread grew by the hour. Days later, a female body was recovered from the San Jose Lagoon, weighted down with a cement block, beaten and bound. It was Keishla. The details that followed were horrifying. According to a federal affidavit, Félix Verdejoa had lured Keishla into his vehicle. He already had a plan for Keishla. He punched her, injected her with a mix of drugs, including heroin and fentanyl, and with the help of an accomplice named Luis Cadiz, bound her arms and legs with wire. They tied a heavy block to her body and threw her into the lagoon. Investigators believe she was still alive when she hit the water. The motive? Keishla's pregnancy. Her life and the life of her unborn child were seen as obstacles to be erased. Verdejoa turned himself in to authorities on May 2, 2021. He was charged with kidnapping, resulting in death, carjacking resulting in death, and killing an unborn child. The trial took place over 25 days in 2023, with more than 30 witnesses, including co-defendant Luis Cadiz, who testified against him after pleading guilty. He was with Félix the day of the murder. He helped Félix get rid of Keishla's body. On July 28, 2023, the jury found Verdejoa guilty of 2 counts, kidnapping resulting in death and intentionally killing an unborn child. In November of that year, he was sentenced to life in prison. Keishla's murder did more than devastate her family. It galvanized a country. Across Puerto Rico, protests erupted demanding justice not only for her, but for all victims of femicide. On May 8, 2021, her funeral became a demonstration of mourning and outrage. People lined the streets holding signs, tossing flowers into the lagoon where she was found, and chanting her name. She became a symbol of the broader crisis of gender-based violence on the island. In 2021 alone, Puerto Rico recorded more than 20 confirmed femicides. Keishla's case sparked a call for change, stricter protections for women, more responsive institutions, and deeper societal reflection. Today, Keishla Marlene Rodriguez Ortiz is remembered not just as a victim, but as a daughter, a sister, and a woman whose life was unjustly taken. Her story is a painful reminder of the dangers many women still face, and of the urgent need to address gender violence at every level.